Hi ladies, I wanted to give you a quick update where I'm at in my 2-week wait. Today is either 8 or 9 DPO. I say that because I finished taking my OPKs. I ran out of OPKs on January 11th and I'm looking at my app on my phone right now, so if I look over, you know what I'm looking at. So I finished up my OPKs and ran out of them on January 11th. And so I could have ovulated on the 12th, I'm not sure, but I know that by Monday I was not ovulating because that's when I got my progesterone, or my blood drawn for progesterone, and I definitely was in either luteal phase, in the luteal phase. I'm either 8 or 9 DPO. Basically, I've had some symptoms. I'm not, it's so hard because you want it to be an early pregnancy symptom. But sorry about that. My iPad died, so now I have it charging. But yeah. So like I was saying, you want these to be early pregnancy symptoms, but they could just be early AF signs, and plus this is my first Clomid cycle, so that might have something to do with it, who knows. I mean, there's so many more hormones in my body and things changing, so, I really don't know. I really am just going to let the test tell me whether I'm pregnant or not. I'm trying not to drive myself insane, but I have had some symptoms that are just kind of, uncomfortable. So you notice them and you kind of just wonder. So I'm just wondering if these are any signs or symptoms that you've had that ended in a BFP, or if it you had these and it was it ended in your menstrual cycle. So basically, like I said, today I'm either 8 or 9. I'm pretty sure I'm 9 DPO, and I just ordered some internet cheapies to kind of stop me from testing too early. So those should be in on Wednesday or Thursday. And so that should be, I'll be basically I'll be 13 DPO on Thursday and 14 DPO on Friday. So they should come in perfect timing. But anyways, so here are the symptoms that I've been going through, and basically I was sick, basically 1 DPO through like 5 or 6 DPO. So I was sick from Saturday until about Thursday, and now I feel a lot better. I'm still stuffy, which the stuffiness went away. And then yesterday it came back. So it was gone for like 2 days and then it came back yesterday. But the throat stuff is gone and all that. So I don't know. And so basically I've had bloating constantly. I mean, I've had bloating since 1 DPO. Just a lot of bloating. I mean, I like literally have, and obviously now it's even worse. I mean, before it wasn't very bad, but I mean, literally since, I think it was, let me look at something really fast. I think it was on Thursday or Friday. No, it was Friday. So Friday I had intense cramping. I woke up in the morning and I wasn't feeling really good, so I thought I was hungry. So I went and got something to eat, and probably about 45 minutes after eating, I had the worst cramps I've ever had. I mean, they were excruciating. It was like, I have bad AF cramps, so that's the only thing I can really compare them to, but it wasn't AF cramps. It was like this. And it was just very sudden, abrupt, and lasted not very long. Lasted no longer. I mean, it would last for a few seconds, go away, come back, a few seconds, go away. And it was just, it literally made me cower over. I had to literally bend over. And I was just trying so hard to figure out what was going on. And I noticed also that that very day, which was Friday, my temperature dropped it went from 98.4 to 97.7. So I had that temp drop. And that was on 7 DPO. So that was on Friday. Then I had some dull cramping throughout the day, not really anything like it was in the morning. And, didn't have any spotting, everything was just pretty much normal. But I did have this like dull cramping throughout the day, sort of like this stretching feeling. I don't know. It was really weird. So let me know if you've ever had that. I don't know. It was very strange. And I kind of thought, oh crap, AF's coming great, and that could be the case. Who knows? So then yesterday, my temp shot up to 98.4 again, and that's on 8 DPO. So kind of the symptoms that I've had for the past couple of days. Before this, the only symptom I had or whatever was bloating. So that's it. But then after all of that cramping and stuff, it was like literally all of these symptoms came up. I found that I was like irritable, like I was being really moody, and that's just not me. I'm not an irritable person. I'm very patient, but I was getting so frustrated over the stupidest things. I was having cramps. My breasts got a little bit more tender. I was having a backache pain whenever I had those cramping. I was really tired. I was kind of gassy, TMI. A mild, I wouldn't even say mild, very, very small amount of nausea. Most of that I think was just purely because I was uncomfortable, and a dull headache. I'm trying not to take any medication or anything. And yeah, so that's basically what I had. A whole slew of that on 7 DPO, which was on Friday. So I was not feeling good Friday at all. Then yesterday on Saturday, I didn't really have a headache yesterday. Not really. I was still kind of irritable. My breasts got a lot more tender. I noticed, and I don't know, this could be way too early for it to have, any sort of, me to have a symptom, of tender breasts, sorry. I noticed, Bella, no ma'am, hush please. I noticed that my, TMI, but that's why we're here, right? So my areolas were a lot darker, and I've noticed, like, this is crazy, but there's like a freckle that was not there before. Not that I stare at my boobs all the time, but I know my boobs, okay? And that was not there. And so, I don't know, they're just very tender. They're like raw, and they feel really full, and it's really uncomfortable. And I've noticed that all of this has come after this cramping and stuff. So I don't know whether that's, I've read that there's an implantation cramping sometimes. There's the implantation dip, which might have been my temperature dropping. But anyway, so then today is 9 DPO. I believe for it to be 9 DPO. And my temperature dipped a little bit. It went down to 98.16. And it was 98.4 yesterday. So I don't know what's going on, whether I'm having a dip and then I'm just going to start my period later this week. I'm not really sure. Today, it's just my boobs really hurt. Like my dog, she's 7 pounds, okay? She's like the littlest thing ever. But she, this morning, decided she wanted to jump on my chest, and I literally, like, yelped. It was horrible. Like, it hurt so bad. So I don't know. It's really weird. I don't know whether, what's going on. So that's where I'm at. I have no idea. Like I said, I'm just going to wait and see what happens. I don't know. Look, this was the first cycle that I was on 50 milligrams of Clomid. So I won't be totally disheartened if we don't get pregnant this cycle, because I do know, when I called my doctor to talk about my progesterone, she basically, my nurse, or the nurse was just like, just don't be surprised if you don't get pregnant. We did not expect for you to get pregnant on 50 milligrams. We just want to see what your body will do with that amount, and then we'll move forward and up your dosage. So I don't know. And I know like these all could just be, pre-AF symptoms. So please, feel free to be honest and let me know what you think. I promise you that I'm not being like watching out for these symptoms. I literally this cycle have been like, whatever happens, happens. Like, I'm not going to freak out. I'm not going to sit here and like wonder what's going on every moment of my life. So any symptom that I've had has been very much like, it just came up and I was like, what is going on with my body? Why is this happening? And I do get tender breasts before my period, so that definitely could be something. They don't get this tender, but again, I was on Clomid this cycle. A lot of things could change, anyways, sorry, this is kind of a lengthy video, but, yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if you think that, these are good signs. If you think like you're crazy, this is way too early to be having those symptoms. But be nice, please. Yeah, so we'll see. Today's 9-DPO. I was so tempted to test today, like go out and just get like a Dollar Tree one, but I'm not. I'm going to wait because, I just figure like if I get a negative, I'm going to be like, ugh. Even though I know it's too early, but we'll see. Anyways, have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you ladies later this week or beginning of this week. I don't know. But have a wonderful day.